What could threaten me out here in Australia? Nothing. Snakes. Right here. Snakes. Northern Territory. There's some very, very big, nasty, aggressive crocodiles. A lot of them. Now that they're protected. So, well, how do I prevent myself having to take defensive action against a crocodile? Don't go near the water where there are great big crocodiles. Snakes, I have a weapon. That's the weapon I'm talking about for snakes. It's for snakes. The other weapon I have is upstairs. I don't leave my doors open, and I'm still quite bad at it, because I used to leave them open a lot and not care. And then I heard some stories, and even first visiting Australia, I used to leave them open, and I heard some stories, and I realised now that's a threat in Australia. Snakes can climb into the car. It's very, very rare, but it has happened. What would I do now if a big brown got inside my car? I'd have a problem. I would have a big problem, because they're very venomous. Africa, yeah, it's much better to use the grey cells to avoid an unpleasant and threatening interaction with animals. So what am I going to do? Is let's say this is Africa. The difference would be that instead of just completely relaxed, and I'm talking about Africa in an environment where there are wild animals that could threaten me. Okay, that is important to add in there. The only difference between my behavior this morning and behavior in Africa is that I would be more diligent, looking around me, listening. If there were animals about, I would be aware which direction the wind is blowing, because and this doesn't happen often, but it does happen, an animal did regard me as possible breakfast, then it would always come towards me downwind, never upwind. Animals they have the ability to smell their attackers from a distance. Lions, and what would threaten me out there? Be a threat. Hippos and lions, but hippos wouldn't want me as breakfast. They just want to kill me. So I'm just not going to camp near a water source. I'm going to be extremely careful camping near a water source. If there are hippos there, I will not camp near a water source, because the hippos, you must assume that a hippopotamus wants to kill you because he wants to kill you. Lion are not the same. If they attack you, they want to eat you, which means they will stalk you. You won't see them coming. However, if you are, in a situation like this, the wind is directly behind me. I know the wind is directly behind me. Any lion attacking is not going to come from that quarter there. It's going to come from over there. Because it's going to assume that I, like other animals, its normal prey, are capable of smelling me. So they go around that side. They will always go that side. Also, the sun is that side. They will always come to you into the sun. They're smart. They're clever. I've been very, very close to animals, but I have never actually been stalked by an animal. And I know somebody who was. And I will tell you that story when I go to Africa. I'm planning a trip in April, May, in the Africa Land Cruiser that is actually being built right now in South Africa by Paul Joubert and Skulk are building that car now. And I will be I'm planning solo trips in some very, very wild areas where I know that there's a large population of lion. And I'm doing it to tell you that story. And share with you some bush stuff. So if you excuse me now, I've been talking so much, my breakfast has gone soggy.